Hey, what is up, guys? This is Mr. 008 here, and today I have for you episode number 17 of my classic rating with Evil and Heroic series. So, in today's episode, I have a couple of replays as well as I am going to do a live attack, maybe two if we get some time. I'm not sure though. My main focus for right now is to get my Barb King upgraded to level 9. So, we do have our troops queued up. I was going to raid earlier, but I didn't end up doing so. But anyways, now let's start our searching, and afterwards I will show you guys a couple of replays. Hopefully we can get enough dark for our king upgrade, or enough elixir for our, drill to level 5, our final drill upgrade. I would love to take this base on, but not enough dark elixir. I keep losing dark elixir from defenses, so I'd rather get the dark elixir than the elixir, so as good as that offer is, I must pass on it for right now. If I wasn't so close to an upgrade with dark elixir, I would have taken it, but I can't. This guy does not have enough elixir. Let's search for something a little better than these junk offers. I would check my revenges, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait until after the update comes. There is an update announced in which revenges will give the star bonus as well as the league bonus. That is good news. In the update sneak peeks, yeah, it says that you will get your star bonus from the revenge matches as well as your league bonuses. That is good news for trophy pushers as well as high level players in general, like myself, who like to farm in like Crystal Master League, somewhere around there. Okay, so there are Clan Castle troops. I'm glad I dropped a giant on that side. Surprised me a little bit. Let's see if we can get them over. Let's try over here. I don't want to have to take a while. But there is some bad news about the update as well. It does say that troops will try and run away from poison spells if not distracted by troops. I looked at that, and so it says that troops will try and run away from poison spells, which is a bit unfortunate. It won't be as easy now, but at the same time it makes my defensive troops more worth it, so that someone just can't simply poison a pile of max giants or max hogs or something like that. So now we finally took that P.E.K.K.A. out, even though it is a long time into the raid. And also, the raid times are getting reduced back from 3.5 minutes back to 3 minutes. It's a bit unfortunate as far as I'm concerned, but I mean, I guess it is so that people don't get so you can't successfully do a raid and at the same time delay it all with doing something such as so you can't delay it all by doing something as simple as trying to poison a bunch of Clan Castle troops on the enemy side and all. Come on, take out that air defense so my queen isn't retarded. Okay, she will be retarded then. No dark elixir, that is extremely crappy. I am not satisfied with that raid. We got neither goal of what we wanted, so I'm not sure what I want to do here. If only I knew what I had in my clan castle. But there's no wall here. Well, or rather, there is a wall because I didn't break it. Because my heroes were morons and went around to the side instead of to the core. Maybe I should have used a jump spell, but anyways, screw that. I don't care. Well, let's just do that, I guess. And I'm going to request troops, and we will get to some replays and hopefully get a chance to raid again, because I'm not satisfied and I do not want some idiot to come in and take all my Dark Elixir. So, speaking of taking my Dark Elixir, there's this moron right here named Shadow from Filker Welder. So he is using golems, P.E.K.K.A.s, and some junk troops to go along with that. So I'm going to have a double air bomb right there that will, damage his balloons. So my air defense will work on his balloons, which is good, but they will still take out a couple of defensive towers. So my single target Inferno Tower is locked onto that P.E.K.K.A. right there. I'm actually surprised that he didn't use a freeze spell right there. He froze my Inferno too late. And not only that, but why is he bringing 4 freeze spells out of all things? It's a bad idea. He should bring some rages and or jumps along with it. So sadly there's an archer there that's being smart instead of what I hoped to be stupid. Because the archer is focusing on the Dark Elixir storage instead of going in for the skeletons, and the queen is out of range of my defenses, so she's going to be an idiot and take the storage out. The good news is he did not take out my town hall, because then he would have gotten over, almost, very close to 5,000 Dark Elixir. He would have gotten 5,000 if he got that drill down there as well. But anyways, let's look for a good replay, not a nonsense replay. Let's go for this one. So I'm attacking Santongos here, or Satongos, Satan goes, something like that, from Cantaclamigo, presumably a Spanish or Mexican clan. So I'm going to drop my troops in right here, and I'm attacking from the top left side to hopefully make it to the core where all of the storages are. This is an interesting base design, but it's also a crappy one at the same time. It's crappy because all the storages are at the core. He needs to spread them out if he doesn't want people taking all of his loot. So I had to freeze that Inferno right there, and then I enraged my king and dropped a rage spell for my other troops, like my archers and archer queen around there. So at the end of this replay, I'm just going to watch my troops go around some more. And when my queen is in the line of fire, I'm going to use the Royal Cloak ability, and here I say, I'm out, because we can't do anything else. So I just take the 2-star. The average amount of loot, it's not terrible, but I could have used more. let's go with this replay right here. I actually never watched this replay yet. I wish I found a base like this, like say on my Town Hall 9, so I wouldn't get a huge loot penalty from finding it on here. It would help me with getting a couple more walls done, or at least closer to done. On my Instagram, I did post a picture using a bunch of my lavas on my Town Hall 9 account, and it said, "Lower my price, please," using walls to spell the words out. So, if you guys don't know what my Instagram is, it is at Mr_008_. That's my Instagram, so that you can see my pictures and all on there, and you can follow me to see my gaming-related posts and all. So, my clanmate, Rap God, is going to be going at this base here. Some of his troops are at the core. He drops a heal spell so his goblins won't be taken out, and so that he can heal his Barbicane a little bit. So he is going to get most of the loot here. So, his king is going to be both dumb and smart at once. Dumb because he's not going for the nearest building, but smart because he goes closer to the elixir collector rather than at the town hall, which he would not take out because he would have gotten taken out by that Archer Tower and possibly that Tesla quickly and easily. So, he got most of the loot from this raid. I, personally, a little bit of advice for you. Seeing as there's these collectors left, I would have dropped my Earthquake spell there to get a little bit more of the loot. Even though it's only level 1, it would still deal damage to the collectors and get you maybe 20, 30,000 more of each. Perfectly worth it for 125 Dark Elixir, because your drills could easily produce that back in an hour or so if you have 2 level 3 drills. Or no, more like almost an hour and a half, but not quite an hour and a half. Let me see. So he is getting 75 per hour, so that is going to be an hour and 40 minutes to regenerate all that. Plus you get the profit of like 25,000 gold and 25,000 elixir in the process, which is not bad at all. So here we are with me attacking at Z from a clan whose name consists of Arabic symbols and 500. Not sure what that means. But, so I'm going to drop all my troops here along with my heroes. So my troops and all are going in here. So my hogs are at the core. And so, so my troops are doing pretty well, primarily my heroes here, because level 30 heroes do pack a punch, and they will do well against the core of a mid to high level base. Not a max base, but still, like, we haven't faced any max bases yet ever in my Clash of Clans history. I hope to face one soon, and hopefully 2-star it. But we do need better heroes for that on my Town Hall 10, and if we were to do it on my 9, we'd need a lot of skill and a lot of luck. We'd need 0 retarded troops, and we'd need to drop everything properly and, like, exactly correctly. Because before Town Hall 11 came out, Town Hall 9s could easily, Town Hall 9s could, like, extremely easily get 2 stars on Town Hall 10s. You could probably 2-star a Town Hall 11 with, like, Mass Dragon and, either, like, 2 lightnings, an earthquake, and 2 raid spells, and maybe another earthquake in your clan castle. Or you could use maybe 4 lightnings and 2 earthquakes, but then that wouldn't leave you any room for raid spells, which would really help you out in the raid. So let's see here. Also in the update, spell times are getting reduced all to 20 minutes, sort of like that of the lightning and heal spell. Raid spells, bonus spells, and freeze spells will be reduced from 30 minutes to 20 minutes, and also all of the dark spells will become 10 minutes instead of 15 minutes. So that's pretty solid. I like that. It'll help me out when I decide to push again, and it also helps even for things as simple as war, which we are on break from right now, but we will resume at the beginning of April. So we have 15 more days, because today is St. Patrick's Day. I did post a St. Patrick's Day image as well of a 4-leaf clover using my wall pieces. I did post that on my Instagram as well today. So, yeah, if you guys want to check it out, it's Mr_008 and then another underscore. And I do post to that. There are, sometimes I do take long breaks from Instagram, but that's because I'm not really into Instagram yet. Primarily, my focus is on YouTube currently, as well as just gaming in general and enjoying it all and stuff of that nature, but I am getting more into Instagram. Most of my followers are bots and, like, people that say, like, get free gems and all that crap, but I am hoping to get more legitimate followers, like you guys, for example, on my Instagram soon, because obviously there's never going to be, like, a bot-free account, like, that does not have bots in their follower system, but, other than that, though, there are a lot of legitimate followers, because they comment and all on pages, and so, yeah. So what we will do now is, let's see. So I already showed these replays. I'll show maybe 2 or 3 more, and then we will get to the next and final live attack of this video, and hopefully we will get the necessary resources for our king upgrade as well as our drill upgrade. So here is my clanmate Rap God again. And he is going against Maddox from Unconquered. So he is using his classic strategy of 10 giants, 1 healer, a bunch of archers, a couple goblins, couple wall breakers, and then he's got his spells and his king. So he's going to begin by attacking the collectors on the outside, sniping, and doing stuff of that nature to clear out the junk buildings so his archers and goblins and whatnot will not be stupid when he goes for the elixir storages, as well as possibly the dark elixir storage. So he's going to drop his giants here. Nice positioning for the giants. I do like that, like, giant placement, considering that this guy has, like, a base that's meant to pull giants to the side. Most of them were smart and went for the correct buildings. So he's going to now flood the base with his archers. I'm not sure why he dropped his king on the outside, but his king is going somewhat closer to the inside of the base. But now he's going to be a dummy and go for the outside. But then he turns around and he goes towards the inside again, thanks to those buildings being taken out right there. So he has some goblins going for the core as well as some archers. And then he has his king and a couple giants and a couple barbs closer to the outside. Not on the outside, but still closer to it. So he is going to get this gold storage down right here. So he left no gold and no dark elixir left. And he got 400,000 of the elixir, which is a nice haul right there. It's like 91% of the loot that this guy had. Well, of the elixir, that is. More like 95% of all of the loot. So, let's see. How much time is left on this? So we have like 3 minutes left. I'll show you guys Noah the Great's replay right here. And then I will show you guys one more replay. I guess I'll show you guys Rock God's defense, and after that, I suppose we will move on to the attack. So here is Noah. So he's going in right here. So he could have probably gotten a 3-star here if he did not use his wall breakers as like just spamming them straight in. I don't recommend spamming wall breakers, as I've said it in the past. The best option is to drop a couple here, a couple there. You don't even have to use all of them in every single raid. I like to just make a wide opening, like, on one side of the base, and to possibly hit the mantle and the core as well. But my base on my Town Hall 10, I designed a nice 4-wall layer base that's much tougher to get to the core of. I don't think I've ever been 2-starred or 3-starred with this base so far. I have to check my defense log to make sure of that, but yeah. Another thing that would have helped you, Noah, is if you snipe the builders, always check the corners for builders if you're looking to get an extra star or 2 on the base, because it'll make it harder to 3-star if you have to snipe builders at the end of a replay. But if you do it towards the beginning, that'll make it easier for you. So you'll have a higher chance of getting 2 or 3 stars, whatever you're shooting for. Let's see here. Okay, so in my defensive log, and speaking of defensive log, there will also be more replays available to view, more than 4, and it won't expire after 2 days. After the update, you'll be able to view more replays, which is good news. Hopefully that also applies to war replays, so that, say, if I can't record one day, I can still record the next day and get it in on our war replays without it being expired. Of course, it will be basically the same problem if, say, there's a maintenance break or something, but if I can't record one day, I want to be able to the next day and still get in the war replays for our war seasons. Along with trophy push seasons, I like that idea as well. But we will not be pushing in my clan until February of 2017. So, I do not have any 2 stars or 3 stars in my defensive log here, which is good news. So nobody's ever taken out my town hall with this new base design, which I really like. So let's see. Our troops are ready, but I'm still going to show one more replay after this attack, and then we will wrap up the video right then and there. So let's queue up our troops right here. And hopefully I can meet my goal of getting all of the necessary elixir and dark elixir to upgrade. If I can't, that's okay. It always happens in this game, but it would be nice if we could avoid that problem and to get the necessary loot. We do not have our heroes, though. That is the issue here. I could still do well, but I don't know if I will for sure because of the fact that we don't have our heroes. I think I'm going to go in for a push on this base. So, we are going to be attacking Jake from Troller Coaster. That's a nice clan name. I like that pun there. So, let's see if there's a trap there. No, there is not. I'm going to go for this guy's core. We might be using all 3 of the spells we have, because I don't want this raid to be a fail raid, even though I think it probably will be. Let's drop a jump spell right there, raid spell, clan council troops, and let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to freeze this archer tower and mortar. This raid is actually going pretty successfully right now. I like it. So as far as the normal elixir, I'm not sure if we will get it, but the dark elixir we did, which I am really happy about. That's good news for us. So 48, 49, yes, good. So these archers will snipe the gold mine right there, even though the archer tower is firing at them. There are some out of range. So we will get the 2-star, which I like. Oh, and we actually did get the elixir. Plus we'll have our loot bonus, which will help pay for the cost of getting more spells made. So after this archer snipes this gold mine off, I will wrap up the replay here. The raid, rather. But, I don't know why I keep calling raids replays. But, we'll wrap up the attack here as soon as that gold mine goes down. Okay, there we go. It's not too bad, and we got our loot bonus as well. At least most of it, 81% to be exact. So, what I am going to do is get my upgrades done right here. So, let's upgrade that final drill to level 5. And I'm also going to upgrade my Barbarian King to level 19. That will put us 1 level away from getting our level 20 Barb King, which will upgrade his ability. So let's show this replay right here. Wait, this looks familiar. I think I already showed this. Never mind that. Yeah, I think we already showed that. So what I will do is actually wrap up the episode here. So, thank you guys for watching. That will wrap it up for today's video. I am going to gem my king upgrade here. I am not a gemmer. I'm gemming the king upgrade because it's the time, it's not the resources. And I do want level 20, or not level 20, level 40 heroes as soon as possible. So this next upgrade will be a big upgrade for our king, and then I will focus on my queen, getting her to 25. And I'll keep doing increments of 5 until we have max heroes. I'm only going to spend gems on this account here on out for hero purposes only. I'm not gemming the resources, only the times. And then, we will take it from there. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe for more interesting content, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out. And, one last notice, guys, sorry about seeming down, like, drowsy this episode, like, a little tired, but, Yeah, I was planning to go to the gym earlier today, but it ended up being closed, so I couldn't go, and that kind of disappointed me. But the good news is we still managed to get out a video, and I had a nice day at school today. I did have to take 2 tests and a quiz. I had a health and history test as well as an English quiz, but I'm pretty sure I did well on them. I got 100 in my English quiz, a 98 in my history test, and a 95 in my health test. But, so overall today wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. We still managed to pull through, and so now I will finish this video here. Talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace out.